For Sage for a second here, and today we're looking at the Xenomorph Attack Space Colony Defense Alien Battle Set, and of course this is the APC from Aliens. Now, even though it says Xenomorph Attack, as you turn the package you can tell that the alien in the package is just a piece of cardboard. So really you're buying the APC here. It's still a great value. We're going to look at the scale and everything. I love the detailing they have on it. You get the logo for the Space Marines. You get like an alien cut through, like kill marker. And then there's other little bitty details. You can't, like bug crusher and things of that nature. Stickers for caution stickers on this, as well as other insignia and things of that nature. So it's really cool how much detail they put into the vehicle. As you can see, it says top loading multi-figure cabin. Really, we're going to look at that because this is obviously too small to be scaled to the actual figures correctly, because the APC and Aliens would be much bigger than this. But we're going to go ahead and pause this so I can take it out of the package, and then we're going to go ahead and look at it in more detail. Okay, so to get the APC out of this packaging, you're going to need a screwdriver. So just keep in mind, if you're unpacking this, you can't just give it to the kid right away. They'll break it trying to get it out, possibly, if you don't take the screws out for them. Okay, so first of all, be careful taking the screw out, because as I took my screw out, I actually did a little pressure stressing on my bottom of my vehicle. The turret, there was a rubber band around everything to keep this closed and the turret from moving. But the turret does move freely once you take that rubber band off. Now this lid does open up. There's two tabs on here, so you basically press it this direction when closing it, and you can see here there is a computer console in there for one figure to sit this direction and one figure to sit this direction. So it is a multi-figure vehicle. But if you think about the scale, if you were looking at the movie Aliens, you would actually probably scale this more to like army figures instead of the APC being scaled to the, it's not scaled to 3 3/4 to 4 inch figures, really. This turret also turns. There's some great sculpted detail here. And I think that's part of the reason they had to make it so small, is that this is a one-of-a-kind licensed vehicle. They can't reuse this mold. Unlike other molds, see, they even have the sticker on this side. Unlike other molds, like they can't reuse this like they can with their core vehicles, where they can reuse them for other lines, or they can reuse them at other times. Since this is so clearly an APC from Aliens, if they'd made it full size, it would have been much more expensive to make it and make the mold and everything. And they wouldn't have been able to sell them as cheaply. Now you see here, there's, like I said, the 20th, and of course, I guess United States Marine Corps. I don't know what the actual distinction is there. And then of course this is called the Sulaco 2D or whatever. But basically it's a cannon. So it's like an APC with a tank almost. And if you look at the detailing, like this is like a ladder, footholds, so you can climb on top, that sort of thing. It's a really cool looking vehicle. It would be nice if it was scaled a little bit bigger, but I understand the limitations that they had. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video again for a minute so I can get the figure out and show you scale by scale. Okay, and we're back looking at the figure. You can tell, like, even this like smaller 3 3/4 inch style figure is a little big for the APC. Now, a lot of people aren't happy with the molds they're using for the aliens, the Colonial Marines. I mean, they look like futuristic soldiers, you know, so they, in that way, they kind of do work. The issue you run into, of course, is very limited articulation, and quite frankly, you know, they're just reusing an old mold. Now the guns here are really cool. I really have been happy with the guns. They always rubber band them to the hand, and you can. And that's partly because these hands, like one hand's always one direction, one hand's always the other, so that they could be riding a vehicle with one hand and shooting with another, or that sort of thing. So definitely, you know, no paint apps on the back, but they do have paint apps on the shoulders all the way around, on the helmet all the way around, and on the boots all the way around. So in some ways they're like a half happy, you know, they're compromised. But in general, you know, I wouldn't really say this is going to be the standout of my collection. Obviously, the only reason I have this is because I do think it's cool they put the little bullet gold on there. But the only reason I have this, of course, is because of the APC. I would not have bought this figure on its own. The Aliens figures I bought on their own. And I'd be happy to do so again if I needed to. Anyway, I hope you liked this video about the Alien APC. And have a good night.